companies that are out there charging, $250, for recovery. How are they able to do that, especially from what you just explained as far as, when it comes to severity and all that? How are they able to say, okay, it's just a flat 250 to recover my data? Is that, I don't even know how that's possible.
Well, the bottom line is, just like anything else, you get what you pay for. And first of all, I haven't seen one of those types of companies ever stay in business for any length of time. Most of them that I've seen go out of business in short order, just because they can't provide the necessary service for that inexpensive. Secondly, when we're talking about somebody's data, it's something that's very, very important. And the bottom line is it requires a certain amount of equipment, software, research and development, expertise to get that data off. And in order to have an infrastructure in place with the required elements to pull the data off, it just costs money.
Sure.
And just as one is, if they need open heart surgery, most people are not searching around for the cheapest guy in town. They just, they don't want that. And similar thing with a hard drive. When you're wanting someone to pull off the data, you want someone who's qualified and has the necessary infrastructure in place, and that just is going to cost money. And so the key is finding somebody who's fair, not too expensive, but in my opinion, somebody who's charging just a few $100s for complex data recoveries is a red flag. Those companies typically will hook up a hard drive, and if they can copy the data off, or maybe run a simple utility and copy the data off within a short amount of time, they do it. And if not, they will deem it unrecoverable, when indeed it actually may be recoverable by someone more qualified. And the other concern is lots of times those companies don't have the expertise and infrastructure in place to safely do a data recovery, and we have seen many, many instances where hard drive became more damaged with handling from someone who doesn't have the necessary infrastructure in place, and has made the data recovery either impossible when it originally was not, or much more difficult and expensive than it would have been in the first place.
Yeah, I would agree. I've seen that too.